For you, do you feel like it was worth it? If you was in that situation as gangster, would you feel like it was worth it?
I know a lot of people gonna say you'll never know until you're in that situation, but I have a brother that's doing a life sentence in jail, and he ain't telling nobody. He's still in there, and I got other cousins that's doing time in the feds, and they not never coming home, and they didn't tell on nobody. So
question:
I mean,
do your brother got kids?
Yeah, he have a daughter. His daughter 18 now. Well, she's 19.
If you knew your brother had an opportunity to tell on somebody that's dead to get out, to be free, to be with his kids, would you prefer him to, for the honor of the street, stay behind jail and just be quiet and be away from his kids?
My brother already told me. I mean, my brother from the streets, my brother knows certain stuff, whatever. But my brother just said, I'm not gonna do that or whatever.
But I'm saying for you, would you want him to?
Nah. I'm trying to help my brother get out with the 10-2 stuff, like C Murder got going on for him, because C Murder got life, and C Murder from a gangster project in the Calio, and you know C Murder from the ghetto, or whatever, from a real tough area, but C Murder trying to get out through the 10-2 because that was unconstitutional. So he got a life sentence, and I know C Murder won't come home or whatever. But C Murder gonna work it out in the courts or whatever, finding the right thing in his case, whatever, to give his time back, to give his life sentence, just like my brother. So I feel like they got some guys that just like, I'm not going out, like that's not what I'm gonna do or whatever. I'm gonna stand on this.
I guess for me,
with life sentences, and he's, like I said, my brother and C Murder got life. So life plus 20 is still life. No matter if somebody give you life plus 300 years, you still got life. It's life.
I guess that's why I'm glad I never had to be in the streets, because it doesn't make sense.
Right.
It's the logic of it, because I can't see somebody like Birdman, a 50-year-old, 50-plus-year-old, multi-millionaire.
Right.
You don't have to deal with nothing street at all. You are completely corporate, but yet you want to cater to the streets. I understand at one point in time you was out there. I understand if you feel like you got to protect your image in the streets in case you have to go back and cop bricks.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying, move some weight. But if you completely away from that.
But that's what I'm saying, his name's still tied. So if you feel like his brother, his half brother or whatever, told or whatever to come home, and that's messing up. Like I told you, if somebody said this person a child pedophile or this person did this or whatever, it's like, I don't want anything to do with them or whatever. So you could feel like, you won't feel like, man, you should forgive him, or that happened so long ago. That person still have the right to say, I do want to still have a relationship with him and move past that. And somebody can say, I don't want anything to do with him. Forever you messed up with me, and I just don't want anything to do with him.
I guess I'm not arguing the right. I'm just arguing the logic. I mean, a person got a right to lick gym shoes the rest of their life. And you got the right to do it.
Right.
But it's stupid as hell.
But to you, it might be. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. To some people, it might be dumb or whatever to some people. But to other people from that world, they that's what they stand on. And they just feel like, some people might be like, man, just like some people might feel like gangbanging. To some people, it's crazy. But to people that gangbang, they feel like, you know, it's not.
Yeah.
They understand it. It's just, but people from different worlds ain't gonna understand. Like you said, you don't come from that. You come from being a football player, probably doing everything pretty much the right way or whatever, and that wasn't your life. So to you on the outside looking in, it ain't gonna look like that. But
no, I come from the world.
All right, well, if you come from the world, but like you said, you so far removed from it now, and baby probably not like that. He probably still like, this where is that with him. So to him, he like, man, look, they ain't about to come on my name. Like, I don't want to have nothing to do with that.
I just feel like it's just grown men being peer pressure.
Well, like I said, maybe they got to
peer pressure
figure that out between them and sit down, and if they ever get to that point, and figure out how they gonna do it. But I feel like it did divide the house. If we call it New Orleans the house, and it divided the house up. Some people feel like this, some people feel like that. But we'll never really know what was in the files, because like Gangsta said in a case when it was on NOLA.com, I think when I heard about that he got released in January, it was saying that the files were sealed by the judge, whatever. So, you know, we'll never really know everything that's really in the case files, because a federal judge sealed it. Yeah.
Well, I'll leave it at this. If he got a choice between being with my kids and keeping my reputation in the streets,
right,
I'm choosing my kid.
A lot of people.
I don't care if you be like, hey man, you chose this and blah blah blah, man. I was born alone. I die alone. My job is to live the best life for myself before I get off this rock. So I mean, I understand some people may choose to do it in the cell,
right, and
some people choose to do it out on the streets. Like, hey, I'd rather take my chances. Catch me if you can.
Right, catch me if you can, like a gentleman, man. But like I said, when people getting certain. That's why they say if you don't want to play the game, don't get in the game. Some people want to get in the game, and then when the game don't work out how they want, then they want to bend the rules to their liking. No, everybody know before you play football, before you play basketball, it's certain rules, and if you do something wrong, you're gonna get a flag.
There's no rules in the streets.
Huh?
There's no rules in the streets.
Well, they got rules that they made, but a lot of people break them because they say ain't no honor among thieves. Ain't no honor among thieves. So like I said, some people keep it true to the game. Some people don't. In Texas, what they created the word trail, being true and real. Some people gonna keep it true and real, and some people not or whatever. But like I said, most people gonna do what's best for them and whatever makes sense to them. So if it's right in my mind, it don't matter if you think it's wrong. Because to me, if somebody say if I want to beat on this person, if I want to push this person down the stairs, in my mind, I felt like it was right. But it could be morally wrong. But in your head, you think you're right. So if you feel like you're right, then I guess you're right.
It's all about your perception, for sure.
It's all about your perception.